You may think these images are from the movie Avatar, or perhaps some Earth-like distant planet. It's hard to believe that these places exist on our own planet. Here are 5 unbelievable places that actually exist. Number 5. Underwater Waterfall, Mauritius. Mauritius is known for its idealist beaches and crystal clear sea. There is something unbelievable phenomenon in the southwest corner of the island. It appears to be underwater waterfall. Despite how it looks, this is actually a flowing region of water, but instead an optical illusion that happens because of the seafloor structure. The island sits on an ocean shelf, which is not more than 500 feet deep. At the edge of the shelf, however, it soon plunges down to a depth of 2.5 miles. And what we are seeing in the underwater waterfall is not actually a water flowing down into a ditch, but particles of sand that are being pushed over by the current. Number 4. Kyangchi Mountain, China. China's Kyangchi Mountain in the Huang province are some of the most unusual mountain formations in the world, covering an area of 17,000 acres of land. They are made from coarse sandstone and they first began to emerge on Earth 400 million years ago. The subsequent erosion of the rock created these skinny mountains, which stands at a height of 3,976 feet and named after the legend of farmer who revolted against the oppressive regime who called themselves the Son of Heaven. While the mountains are covered with mist, there is something mystical about them. It is no surprise that these mountains are used in the movie Avatar and one of the most popular tourist destinations in the region. Number 3. Grand Prismatic Spring, Wyoming, USA. The stunningly colorful Grand Prismatic Spring is in the Yellowstone National Park, which is the largest hot spring in the US. It is bigger than a football field and about 370 feet wide. Over a depth of at least 160 feet, you could build 10-story buildings inside it. The spring has its path through a crack in its floor, through which as much as 560 gallons of water is released into it every minute. Its normal temperature is 160 degrees Fahrenheit, and because of this, it is surrounded by such vibrant rings. The multicolor is created by the presence of microbes that live in the hot environment, and depending upon the time of year, you see reds, oranges, yellows, greens, and blues.
Before we move on, be sure to subscribe to Top 5s with notifications on.
Number 2. The Crooked Forest, Poland. The Crooked Forest is a grove of oddly shaped pine trees located near the town of Gryfino, West Pomerania, Poland. This grove of 400 pine trees was planted in the village of Nowy Żarnowo in around 1930. Each pine tree bends sharply to the north just above the ground level, then curves back upright after a sideways excursion to 3 to 9 feet. It is generally believed that some form of human tools or techniques was used to make the trees grow or bend this way, but the method was never determined and remains a mystery to this day. Number 1. Stone Forest, Madagascar. The Stone Forest, which is located in the west coast of the island, in the Singji di Bimaraha National Park, is the most unique terrain you will find on the planet, which is stretched over more than 600 square miles of area. The stones are formed when water combines with limestone to form carbonic acid that eats away the limestone to create cavities. The trees in the stone forest are razor sharp, jagged pillars of eroded limestone that stick up like huge steak knives. Locally, they are known as Singji, which is a Malagasy word that means where one cannot walk barefoot. So one needs to be extra careful while venturing the terrain.
5s for more and check out some of our other popular videos.